Connecticut lawmakers clashed in a big way with RFK Jr. on Capitol Hill this week. And here at home, Governor Lamont had a bit of standoff with his own party over the expansion of the state's Trust Act. And a Hartford visit from one former president next month could be happening at a crucial time. Lots to talk about here with Dan Haar, the senior editor and columnist at Hearst Connecticut Media. Dan, welcome. Let's talk about the clash between at the U.S. Capitol between RFK Jr. and both DeLauro and Murphy. It got pretty animated. Tell us what was at stake. What happened?
Just another day at the Capitol where ranking legislators calling cabinet members liars and cabinet members calling them liars. That's what we see.
Yeah, so let's listen to it.
Are you planning to break the law by impounding congressionally appropriated funds?
Are you recommending the measles vaccine or not?
What I've said and what I said...
It doesn't sound like you are, if that's...
Are you going to let me answer? I am not going to just tell people everything is safe and effective if I know that there's issues.
And there you have it, Dan. So that's what happened. It got pretty animated. Anything more you want to add to this as far as how this impacts all of us?
Well, my job today is not to put in the factual perspective who's right and who's wrong here. We all have opinions about vaccines. Both Congresswoman DeLauro and Senator Murphy talked about the measles vaccine. DeLauro also talked about tobacco cessation programs and mainly $18 billion that's been held up in NIH grants. So they were basically, this is really the rubber meeting the road because Congress, of course, has the appropriation power. And in the case of Senator Murphy, he could not get his question out. It took him, I just watched it again. It took him about 6 minutes to get the question out because Secretary Kennedy would not let him ask the question. So pretty bad clashing, and this is what you expect.
All right, let's go back to Connecticut. Standoff between Lamont and Democratic lawmakers over the expansion of the Trust Act on ICE and immigrants. What's happening here?
In presidential administration, much friendlier clash between Democrats and Democrats. Governor Lamont, of course, being a Democrat, he is more on the cautious side, and he does not want to strengthen the Trust Act. Connecticut has one of the stronger acts already in preventing state agencies, especially state police, from cooperating with ICE in certain cases. And that's the standoff. The governor wants to hold pat. The Democrats want to push.
I'll give you one sentence. What do we need to know about Obama's visit to Hartford next month?
Let's look for whether he tries to play the statesman role and balances and tries to bridge the gap, or whether he is the leader of the opposition against Trump.
All right. We'll be continuing to watch all of it. Thank you so much. President Obama will be coming to the Bushnell Theater. Thank you so much. Dan Haar writes about politics for the CT Insider. You can find all of his columns on ctinsider.com. Now let's go town by town with help from our